My S/OS past relo making me physically sick. My partner, 21M, and I, 20F, have been together for around a year. My healthiest and most stable relationship so far, however it's not perfect. I was diagnosed with bipolar I before we were together and he encourages me to take my meds and if I don't, he says he'll break up with me. When we'd gotten together, he had just got out of a 7-year relationship that was on and off and she was very manipulative and abusive. He says he would never put himself through that again but I just can't believe that he doesn't want her anymore. It's something that affects me so often, it's actually ruined my self-esteem quite a bit, the fact that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her and I look and am nothing like her, I'm even embarrassed to be fully naked in front of him. He would do everything for her validation, he'd buy her anything she wanted, quit certain things just because she didn't like them. But he hasn't had a job our whole relationship and I pay for almost everything, he covers his part of the rent and buys small things for him and myself rarely. It just makes me feel like he doesn't love me as much because he isn't trying as hard as he did for her. What's made me write this is that I went on a 2-day trip with close friends the other week and when I got back everything was fine until he grabbed his phone off me really quickly as if he was hiding something. I wasn't even on his phone looking for anything. I got really paranoid and he said I could look through it, so I did in front of him and found deleted texts between him and his ex, and he deleted it right in front of me before I could read them. I know throughout our relationship she has tried to contact him, and he hides it from me. Our first massive argument was about 3 months into our relationship when I saw messages between them saying she loved him or something along the lines. I blacked out in rage and sadness. I barely remember the situation. He told me she asked how he was and he replied bragging to her saying his life is amazing, he has a car and a job and he's really happy with me. Half of this isn't true so I don't understand why he lied to her or why he even replied. I told him I don't trust him anymore and he blocked her number, after saying he didn't know how to for ages. He's now deleted all his social media so he can regain my trust even though I'd never told him to and now I feel like there's a bit of resentment. Please help me, am I being too paranoid? His past relationship holds so much power over me and it makes me feel like utter shit, I physically feel sick when I think about it. Is this normal? Is it my bipolar? I have no one to talk to about this that will properly listen. Thank you and sorry for the long read.